Hello friends and welcome to Get Us to the Geek. It's time to carry on with everything wrong with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. When Dumbledore goes to Harry, "Oh, is there anything you need to tell me?"
Is there something you wish to tell me?
Harry doesn't say anything. He's just like, "No, nothing. Absolutely nothing at all." Why is he not asking him though? Because surely he wants probably one of the most powerful wizards that's ever lived to help him out. I know he hasn't done much so far, but he still might be able to help with all the information he also knows about this. I know Crabbe and Goyle are idiots, but surely they're not stupid enough to think, "Oh, there's a floating cake. Surely that's not going to do anything to me. Yoink." Start eating it straight away when they've also got a whole plate worth in front of them. If you ask me, they deserve to be poisoned for this. Don't the polyjuice potions supposed to change their voice as well? Why don't they just get Crabbe and Goyle's actors to actually, I don't know, do their own voices throughout this whole scene? Surely that would be a lot easier for them.
Harry? Ron.
Also, Draco's got a point. Why is no one actually reporting on the fact that people are being petrified at Hogwarts?
You know, I'm surprised that the Daily Prophet hasn't done a report on all these attacks.
If you ask me, seems to be a bit of a conspiracy. If you see Ron's face when he comes back, he looks more excited than finding it funny that Hermione's a cat.
Look at your tail.
Looks like Neville's not the only one with a kink, is he? The big question I've got that never really gets explained is, Horcruxes are supposed to be really powerful objects, but explain to me how the diary also works as a pensive as well, because I know it's supposed to show his memories and stuff like that, but aren't pensives supposed to be stupidly powerful objects in the Harry Potter universe anyway? But this book's got one as well. When we go back in time, we find that Hagrid gets expelled because he gets blamed for opening the chamber and killing Moaning Myrtle.
I'm going to have to turn you in, Hagrid. I don't think you meant it to kill anyone.
Please explain to me how Dumbledore got Hagrid a job, because he's just been done for killing another student. Be it by accident or not, he still killed another student. Who is letting him have a job at the same school? Dippet and Dumbledore might be a little bit corrupt. Is Hagrid hinting at the fact that he was going to kill the Minister of Magic? Because when Harry and Ron get to the door...
What's that for?
Oh, nothing. I was expecting...
He's very clearly got a crossbow waiting for someone there. And it also looks like he is waiting for someone. I know it might be hinting at the fact that the monster might come out of the school when he's getting ready for it. But Hagrid knows from last time and this time that monster does not come out of the school, and he ain't going for anyone that's not a child. In the Deathly Hallows, we find out that Harry's got one of the Hallows, what's the invisibility cloak. The same cloak that Death can't see the person under. Death's supposed to be in one of I'm assuming a god in this universe or something. But somehow, Dumbledore can see him absolutely fine. He's like, I know you're there, boys. That's definitely more Snape and not Dumbledore. To be fair, that would have made the films a bit more funny if you swapped round Dumbledore and Snape's voice. Draco, are you going to kill me? Hagrid kind of deserves to be sent to Azkaban at this point, because as we see with Aragog, him and his family were probably going to kill people anyway.
Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
So if it wasn't the Basilisk, it was probably going to be the Agramantulas. When the Weasley family car comes to save Harry and Ron, it literally takes them out of the forest and then goes back in. I'm assuming that's its new home now. So if the car's still in the forest, why doesn't it come and save Harry and Hermione in the Prison of Azkaban? Or any other time they go into the Forbidden Forest? It's a bit odd. When we get the writing on the wall saying that one of the students has been taken, how does McGonagall know that it's Ginny?
Who is it that the monster's taken, Minerva? Ginny Weasley?
It's not like she did a head count with all of the Gryffindors before she went and met up with the teachers, is it? Maybe McGonagall fancies Ginny as well. So apparently Harry just knows when to start talking Parseltongue now. But earlier, he literally was saying how he didn't even realise he was talking it at the time. Harry's a bit of a dick to his friends if you ask me, because how is he expecting Ron, who's like, what, 13 or 14 at this point, to move their massive boulders? And we also know that his wand's broken, so we can't even use magic.
You wait here and try and shift some of this rock so we can get back through. I'll go on and find Ginny.
Maybe we should start calling him Ronald Swolesley. We're now seeing how big and grandiose that basilisk is. You're telling me that no one saw that thing coming when other people were getting petrified? It's massive. Oh, we were just going through the pipework. Well, how are you supposed to petrify people just in the pipework? We find out later that Death Eaters hate half-bloods and mudbloods and all the rest of it. Guess what? Their leader is literally a half-blood.
Surely you didn't think I was going to keep my filthy muggle father's name?
Almost the same as having an African American at the head of the KKK. Not gonna happen. So Tom's just said how Ginny has just done everything for him through the control of the diary.
It was Ginny who set the basilisk on Mudbloods and Filch's cat. Ginny who wrote the threatening messages on the walls.
So the basilisk, who only is supposed to serve the heir of Slytherin, is following orders from this little ginger girl. No, she should be unalived at this point. For all the people that have never read the books, how you make a basilisk is putting a toad on top of a chicken egg. I know. Another issue with the editing department is when Harry puts his arm up through the basilisk's head with a sword. No tooth. But oh look, when he pulls it out again, oh, it's in my arm. Was Lucius Malfoy about to kill Harry just because his elf isn't serving him anymore?
Harry Potter!
This last scene is really nice and sweet. Hagrid's back and everyone's cheering for him. Obviously apart from the Slytherins. But why is everyone clapping for him? Because the only students we ever see him interact with is Harry, Ron and Hermione. Everyone else is just like, oh, that's a guy who pulls in trees, even though everyone here can do magic and just do it for him. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been supporting my channel recently. It genuinely means a lot. I just want to show my gratitude for it. So if anyone else who's watching who isn't subscribed, please subscribe as it helps the channel. But apart from that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.